What up, my friends? How you doing? It is Saturday evening, and it's a week before Final Fantasy's pre-release, so we got the Plinko action this evening. All right. Let's see here. First things first. Let me grab the live stream link, share that in the Discord, and we will go from there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right. There we go. That's good. And let's see here. Switch that up and do our hellos. What up? Aang, Hurst, Zircon, Kensuke, Ziria, Bubbles, Abook, Everyday, Larry, Juglum, Lewis, Crawfish, Kevin, Nothing, Kim, Henlo. Kim, Kim, you're so cooked that me turning off the music brought you back to reality. It's just this abrupt shift. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Uh, Somebody said because you can actually listen to that intro song as its own song on like it's like a separate YouTube video, right? So he was just listening to that on repeat or whatever, or he had the MP3 from the Discord, whatever it is. He was listening to it on repeat for a long time. It was Goddard. He said, I listened to this for probably almost half an hour thinking it's taking a long time for him to start the stream. But it's like that stream is never starting. That's in your imagination, buddy, because you're the one you're the one playing the song for yourself. What up, Dante? Lewis, what's going on? Hello, Abby. Every day, what's in the glass? Does it have bite? Yes. Yes. My not having barks is a process, apparently, you know? Where some days I have none, some days I have a lot, and some days I have a reasonable amount. So I've just gotta keep it consistently in the range of either none or maybe a bottle. You know, like in a day, maybe, but I don't need to be drinking that all the time. Today is what it is. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Zarkon, you could see yourself doing that. Can you envision yourself in that situation? It is very believable. Joglum, you just chilling. You slept all night. Well, that's good, right? Getting a good night's sleep. That is something that I can appreciate. The idea of sleeping on a friend's old couch now is abhorrent to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, once upon a time, you'd be out partying with your friends, doing whatever, and you weren't even thinking about where you were crashing for the night. You would just end up where you ended up, and you wouldn't worry too much about it. And the sleeping accommodations could be unorthodox, you know? Like, you could end up in some weird situations. But it's really just the state of my human body and how now, no, I can't sleep in some weird cramped up condition, some strange off-putting furniture or whatever. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't go and like sleep on the ground either because I'm not some beardo mountain man. So just kind of stuck there. Just kind of stuck there going, no, I can't do any of that anymore. Any of it. Any of it. Zircon, yeah, exactly. Looping the music and I go on an hour. Boom. All of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute. Shouldn't it have started by now? Then you look at the time. It's like, eh. Ziria woke up in a cupboard once. Contortionism fun. See, I don't have anything on that level. I don't have anything on the level of I slept in a cupboard. But I'm so picky about my sleeping conditions now because I'm such a light sleeper. Carly can sleep through anything, and I'm apparently hyper vigilant and wake up all the time over anything, which is pretty annoying. And she can go like directly back to sleep, whereas I can't. I'll come to bed after she's gone to bed, and she'll wake up and say things to me like full on conversation we will have. And then she'll just go back, like, she'll be like, hey, baby, welcome to bed. I'm like, oh, thanks, because I love you. Oh, I love you, too. Oh, have a good night. Oh, have a good night to you, too. Okay, sleep tight. You, too. And then instantaneously, she's just, boom, like asleep while I'm laying there. And my brain is going, yo, you ready for the Olympics of trying to go to sleep now, brother? Are you here for this? Shelton, what's up, bro? How you doing? Was there a drop yet? No, not yet. Thompson, what's going on, my man? Kevin, I'm looking forward to the Final Fantasy pre-release. Yes, I am. Hey, Ben Peterson Super Chat says, hello, long time no see. Show me those Final Fantasy cards. All right, Peterson. It has been a bit. How you doing, buddy? So, we're doing Plinko, which means you gotta pick a drop slot from 1 to 8. All right? And that will determine where we drop the chip and what booster pack we open. So, on the outer edges, we have the Jug Hunt on one side, and then we have Wonders on the other side. So we got multiple sideshow options here, depending on those are the gutters for this board, right? You're trying to hit Final Fantasy, but them's the gutters. Them's the gutters. Zeri, it takes you half an hour to fall asleep, which sucks because now you have to, like right now when you have to be up in 3 hours. Oh, I hate that. When you have to be up in such a short amount of time that your brain just keeps waking up and you spend those hours not even trying, like you can't even sleep. You just have to do what my mom told me to, which was like, just close your eyes and rest. Close your eyes and lay there, like when I was a kid. All right, so we got number 3. Oh, and Millmaster coming to the Super Chat says, do you like movies about gladiators? Me too. Oh, he's so clever. He's too clever for his own good. One day, he's going to pay for that. All right? So, what do we got? We got Peterson's going down number 3. Let's go. Okay, we landed down in Final Fantasy Alley. No problem. We're good. We're good. So, Final Fantasy. Oh, I'm playing dangerous games. I'm playing dangerous games with the camera here, bro. Okay. That's fine, though. You got to live life. Okay. And 2 for Millmaster the Gladiator. Are you not entertained? Oh, so close. So close to Jugtown. Another Final Fantasy Good Time Booster. Dun, 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 dun. Man, it's so, like, even the boosters for the Final Fantasy game itself, not Magic boosters, but the Final Fantasy game, they look similar to this, man. So, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Oh, Thompson. Thompson with the Super Chat saying, let's do slot 8. Okay. Hold on. I wish I'd seen that before I sat down, but whatever, man. He wants slot 8. He's going for Wonders. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, it's a redrop because it stopped. When it stops, you got to redrop. Oh, wow, it like rocketed. It rocketed back into that spot right there. I guess that was preordained after all. All right. So we got 3 boosters of Final Fantasy. Booster McDooster. Goat. How did I score the booster so early? These belong to the game store that I go to. So we get to open the packs and look at them. But the cards themselves actually go back to the game store. So I don't keep any of this stuff. It's their property. We just get to enjoy it. So it's the stuff that the game store would open anyways, you know? Zircon! What? Super Chat says, I'm going to do something different. Shotgun, carpet bomb, Plinko. Check your PayPal for the slot. Okay, hold on. All right, what you got? What you got going on here? All right, hold on. All right. All right. Zircon, that's a funny idea. All right, let's do it. What's going on, lasagna? All right, so we will do that one after we do these three. All right, we'll open these three boosters and then we'll do your ridiculousness. Millmaster, did I grease the chip? It's a good question. Did I? All right, you know what we're going to use to focus up the camera because I forgot to do that. Hey, what up? What up, Melkor? All right, we got to focus up the camera and we're going to use some Final Fantasy goodness for that. We're going to use the Final Fantasy VI suplex train combo that we found yesterday in a booster. Because that's a lot of fun. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yep, that looks good. All right, and those go back over here. So, what do we got? Juggling, yeah, it's fun getting to look at the Final Fantasy stuff. Shelton, yeah, you had a good time at the convention. That's always good, man. That's always good, and coming home with stuff is good. Signatures, stuff for me, that's all good. That's definitely good. All right, so we got to see a bunch of this stuff yesterday. Now we got Foil Windhurst. So this is just another one of those lands, but doesn't that look dope, man? That one's from Final Fantasy, what, 11? And a Quatrub Forayer. What the hell's that? A black and 2, 3/2. When it enters, choose one. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, or exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Okay. That is... I don't know what the hell that is. Shadowbringers, which is... Oh, it's Delvin's Veto. Okay. All right. This is from a newer Final Fantasy, so I do not know these guys. Ben, I agree that it's great that it tells you what Final Fantasy it's from, so you can go, wait, that's why I don't recognize it. We've got Summon Brynhildr, 2/1, Saga Knight. First is Chain. Exile the top card of your library. During any turn, you put a lore counter on this. You may play that card. And the second and third are whenever you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until end of turn. It's kind of underwhelming, you know? You got Ultimecia. Some pretty sweet artwork, man. Diamond Weapon. I haven't seen this. From Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, this is one of those ultimate crazy, like, alternate bosses, right? 2 green and 7, 8. One less for each permanent in your graveyard to cast it. It's got reach and prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to it. Big dumb greenness. Yeah, alright. Crystals Chosen. Realm Sketching. I love how fun this is. Like, not just from the perspective of you get to create a token that's a copy of any artifact, creature, or land, but just the fun energy of Realm. And I mean, I am obviously very biased towards Final Fantasy VI specifically. All right. We got Ahriman, black and 2 for a 2/2 flying death touch. Sack another creature or artifact. Draw a card for 3 mana. All right. I mean, that's a Final Fantasy beast, so you see it. White Mage's Staff. Got the right look to it, the right vibe. Queerin Merchant. Don't know what the hell that is. A blue and 2, 1/4. 1 to tap and draw a card and a discard a card, or 7, tap and sack it, draw 3 cards. And that costs 1 less for every town you control. Okay. Alright. We got Marlboro. I remember seeing that yesterday. Chocobo Kick. 1 green and 1. Kicker. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. If the spell is kicked, the creature you control deals twice that much damage instead. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's a good kicker. I mean, bouncing a land back to your hand so you can replay it for more landfall triggers or enter the battlefield triggers, whatever, right? That's pretty good. And then we got, Suplex again. All right. What up, Heavy Metal? How you doing, buddy? Oh, gotta be careful randomly hitting the keyboard. Randomly hitting that keyboard. Okay. Okay, we got an art card here for Yizmat. Some pretty insane artwork, man. Alright, so we got Gone, Town of Ruin. I remember seeing that before. We got the Valkyrie Aerial Unit. Saw that one as well. Lindblom Industrial Regency. So this is one of the rare towns, and it's got adventure side to it. So for red and 2, you can make a 0/1 black wizard token that whenever you cast an on-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's alright, built into a land. You can play it as a land afterwards, or you can just play it for a land right away. Not too shabby. As far as the towns go, it's not the most exciting, right? Okay. We got another rare. Memories Returning. 2 blue and 2. From Final Fantasy VIII, it's a sorcery. Reveal top 5 of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, then choose an opponent. They put 1 on the bottom of your library. Then you put 1 into your hand, then they put 1 on the bottom of your library, put the other into your hand. Okay. So you're just basically pick back and forth, and you're like, I choose this, I keep it. And they're like, I choose this, it goes. Okay. I mean, 4 mana sorcery speed to get 3 cards out of the top 5 and your opponent picking 2 of them to get rid of. I don't know. We got an elixir. 1 cost artifact enters tapped. 5 tap, exile it. Shuffle all non-land cards from your graveyard into your library. You gain life equal to the number of cards shuffled into your library this way. Weird. That doesn't feel like elixir, right? Elixir is an item that completely heals you up. So I feel like this is just random, you know? You gain some life and shuffle your graveyard back in, just like Elixir of Life or whatever, or Elixir of Vitality, but with the life based on the cards that go back into the graveyard, in from the graveyard. It's, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like it's the worst card. It just doesn't feel like an elixir. The items the items that they have from these games, they don't all, or the items they have from this game specifically, like Final Fantasy, the items don't all feel that great. All right, we got what? Summon Primal Garuda, a white and 3/3/3. This creature deals 4 damage to target tap creature and opponent controls. And then Slipstream, another target creature you control, gets +1/+0 and gains flying until end of turn. Yeah, okay. Pretty whatever. Self-destruct. 1 red and 1. Target creature you control deals X damage to any other target and X damage to itself, where X is its power. So creatures can just survive through self-destruct, where as long as they have toughness greater than their power. Weird. Fight on. 1 black and 2 instant. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Huh. Alright. Fair enough. Some healing magic. Lunatic Pandora. What is this? 1 cost. A legendary artifacts at common. You don't see that very frequently, honestly. Okay, so 1 cost. 2 and tap. Surveil 1. 6 tap. Sack it. Destroy target non-land permanent. That's okay. That's okay. It's kind of like a Desert Twister built in. Also, it looks crazy. I haven't played the Final Fantasy this is from, so I don't know what it represents, but it feels pretty insane. Combat tutorial. Sorcery. Target player draws 2 cards. Put a +1/+1 and up to 1 target creature you control. All right. He's just learning how to fight. He's learning how to fight. Dwarven Castle Guard. We saw him already. Warrior Sword. Cornered by Black Mages. That's not a great way to go. And then Town Greeter. Okay, so that was the second pack. And then we got a third one. Larry, if you could gain 9,999 life from Elixir, then someone might flip the table. It's true. It's true. People do get pissed, man. All right. Then we got another piece of art. The art cards, which I do like. Got this one upside down, apparently. So we've got Charlion, the Nation of Scholars. That kind of makes me think of a Favre, you know? Christopher, I don't know. I don't know about the rarity of Surge foils, man. All right, we got a foil Blitzball shot. We got... The hell does this say? Hope S-Time? The kind of difficult to read the text right here. So anyways, a white and blue 2/2 legendary human wizard with lifelink. Beginning your end step, each opponent mills X cards where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Alright. Vanille Cheerful Lassie. A green and 3/3/2. When it enters mill 2, then return a permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Beginning your first main phase, if you own Vanille and Fang, you can pay a green, a black, and 3. If you do, exile and meld them into Ragnarok Divine Deliverance. Huh. Alright. Well, there's the top half. I guess we're going to have to keep our eyes out for Fang, man. Because I'll separate this out as just something separate in case we come across Fang. Turns into some big craziness. Hey, what up, Jess? It's your birthday. Happy birthday, big boy. All right, we got Garnet. A white and a green for a 2/2 lifelink. When she attacks, you can remove a lore counter from any number of sagas and put a +1/+1 on her for every counter removed that way. Oh, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. You can keep your sagas going around for longer. Can't complain about that. Albed Salvagers, a black and 2/2/3. Whenever this creature, another creature, artifact you control dies, target opponent will lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. All right then. Freya Crescent, 1 red, 1/1. During your turn, has flying. Tap for a red. Spend only to cast equipment or activate equip abilities. Okay. All right. Cool artwork. Adventurer's Airship. We saw that. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. A blue and 2 flash enchant artifact or creature. When it enters, tap enchant a permanent. Enchant a permanent does not tap during its control is untap stepped. And its activated abilities can't be activated. Okay. Summon Chogomog. 1 white and 2, 3/3 with Stampede. Just 4 times. Once a turn. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Alright. That's silly. We got an Ice Flan. A 4-air. A Grand Pulse Ochu. 1 green, 1/1 Death Touch Plant Beast. 8 mana. Until end of turn it gets +1/+1 for each permanent in your graveyard. Huh. That's alright. That might be good and limited. And then we got an Item Shopkeep. A red and 1, 2/2. Whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace until end of turn. Well, that does not feel like what a shopkeeper would do at all. At all. But still, very funky. Very funky indeed. Okay. So, let's just switch this back up over here. All right, Zircon. Well, I mean, I don't have 8 octopus arms or 8 tokens. So, we're just gonna go with, like, I guess what? 4 at a time here and see how that goes. All right. All right. Well, I don't know which ones those came from, so I'm arbitrarily just going to choose here. All right. So we got Jug Hunt, Final Fantasy, another Final Fantasy, and another Final Fantasy. All right. And then we got to slap some more. We got to refill it properly here. Refill it properly. Sorcery. Oh, it's staying. Okay, perfect. All right. So let me put those down there. And then we'll go. Bam. Okay. All right. Let's go with the other ones. What the hell, man? What is this? What is this? Look at this. Look at this. Mark of the Beast. Mark of the Beast, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Doing all these together at the same time is not easy. Rigged indeed. Come on. Come on. Devil's knocking at the door. Come on. Like, look at that. Okay. Yeah, shake it like. Now they're doubling up, man. They're teaming up. Okay. All right. So what do we got? Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. I feel like Vanna White, man. I feel like Vanna White. Except I'm not a hot chick. Okay. All right. Well, we got a whack of boosters. We got a whack of boosters, boys. We got a whack. We got a whack of boosters. So, you know what? We're gonna do a Final Fantasy sandwich. We'll do some Final Fantasy, and then we'll do the Juggins in the middle. Oh, Packash is the new game Plinko. There you go. There you go. He's come up with the new name of it. Oh, there you go. There's Angelo. Angelo. From what? Final Fantasy VIII? Look at how happy he is. Look at how happy that dog is. Alright, then we got Gongaga Reactor Town. Very colorful looking. We got Retrieve the Esper Foil. Oh, we got a different version of Lindblom with artwork I actually like more, honestly. Ninja Blades. A black and 2 equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and is a ninja in addition to its other types. Has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. That player loses life equal to the discarded card's mana value, and it equips for 2. I mean, that feels pretty gross. That feels pretty gross. Okay. We got Eden, Seed of the Sanctum, which taps for 1 colorless or 5 and tap at mill 2. Sack it. When you do, return another permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Oh yeah, I remember reading that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, eh? Shambling Seath, a black and 2, 3/2 enter tapped. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you can pay a black. If you do, return this from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like you can get a lot of mileage out of something like that, depending on how you use it, right? Like, if you have ways you want to be pitching cards from your hands for resources or stuff like that. Lionheart, 4-cost artifact. When it enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 and equips for 2. That's alright. That's alright. You know, it does damage when it comes out, so you can use it in any color. It'll be fine and limited. What up, Sheba? How you doing? Phoenix Down. Remember talking about how they did a good job capturing the concept with Phoenix Down. That's an item where they actually got it. Ramen / the Light, the Merchant, Mysidian Elder. Cool. A red and 2, 1/3. When it enters, create a 0/1 black wizard token with the damage ability. Okay. Sephiroth's Intervention. Destroy target creature and gain 2 life for 4 mana at instant speed. Obviously, bulk garbage. An Airship Crash. Agreed into instant. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or a creature with flying. And it cycles for 2. Hey, that's an alright version of that, you know? Taking out an artifact, enchantment, or flying creature, but then you can just cycle it for 2 if you don't have a need for that, because the destroying a creature with flying specifically can be too restrictive, right? It can feel useless, and if they don't have artifacts or enchantments, the other abilities are no good either. Squall's weapon could have been done a tad better. Yeah, I mean, he definitely didn't get the Buster Nut sword, right? Like Cloud did. Little Chocobo tokens. I gotta say, I get the thumbs up from me, man. They get the thumbs up from me, bro. Oh, we got a forest from Final Fantasy XI. Well, I can't remember this location if I've encountered it, but looks nice, so that's cool. We got an item shopkeep. We got Wild Rose Rebellion counterspell. Man, oh man. I love the Amano artwork. That's awesome. That is a sweet score right there. That is a sweet score. What up, Nico? How's it going? Then we got Dion Bahamut's Dominant. A white and 3/3/3. During your turn, this and other knights you control are flying. When it enters, make a 2/2 knight token. And exile Dion for 6. Return it to the battlefield transformed as Bahamut, which is a 5/5 flyer. First 2 levels, Wings of Light. Put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until end of turn. And then the 3rd level is Giga Flare. Destroy target permanent. Exile Bahamut. Return it to the battlefield. So you can just keep going back. Bam. 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 Oh, Swallowed by Leviathan. Funky. A blue and 2 instant. Choose target spell. Surveil 2. Then counter the chosen spell unless its controller pays 1 for each card in your graveyard. It's pricey for a counterspell, man. That's pricey. Nico, you're not jealous of me opening this stuff? Don't worry. Everyone's going to have this soon enough. And if it makes you feel better, I don't get to keep any of this. It all goes back to the store. So imagine having it in your hands and having to give it back. It's a different kind of pain than having to wait, you know? Sam Hain, you grew up on Final Fantasy 3, otherwise known as 6, and Final Fantasy 7, and seeing them as cards in Magic is wild. I agree. It is wild. All right, we got Tiva's Limit Break. 1 green instant, and then you can pay additional costs to have it do more. So either at the base level, it does +2/+2. Or for 2 more, you double target creature's power and toughness till end of turn. Or for 7 more, triple target creature's power and toughness till end of turn. All right. Okay. I do like big dumb numbers, so that's fun. Zidane. Okay. 1 white, 1 red, and 3/3/3. Legendary. When he enters, gain control of target creature and opponent controls till end of turn. Untap it. It gains lifelink and haste till end of turn. Whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, you create a treasure token. Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. What up, Eric? No, we got an actual Blitzball. 3-cost artifact. Taps for a mana of any color. It's got goal, tap it, sack it, draw 2 cards. Activate only if opponent was dealt combat damage by a legendary creature this turn. Pretty solid ability for a mana rock. Once you're done with it, turn it into some card draw. Retrieve the Esper. Aerith Rescue Mission. Magic Damper. Red Mage. Black Mage. Summon Fat Chocobo! Oh my god! Fat Chocobo! I forgot all about Fat Chocobo. 1 green and 4. 4/4. Its first ability, create a 2/2 green bird creature token with the landfall boost ability. And the next 3, creatures you control gain trample till end of turn. Oh, it's pretty underwhelming, but that's hilarious. That's hilarious, Fat Chocobo. He's coming to your house to kiss your mom and call her a hoe. All right. What do we have in the next booster pack, baby? What do we got? We've got the hero token. We've got a swamp. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that like a... Is that the remains of a dragon? Is that a necro dragon? We got foil fight on. We got Edgar, the King of Figaro. He's 2 blue and 4, 4/5. And when he enters, draw a card for each artifact you control. And he's got also, the first time you flip 1 or more coins each turn, the coins come up heads and you win those flips. I love that. I love how he's just like, yeah, I win coin flips. I got a 2-headed coin. Oh, I love the Final Fantasy 6 stuff, man. Then we got the Poo Poo UFO. Zaz's Chocobo. 1 green, 0/1 with the landfall. But instead of just getting +1/+0 to end a turn, Gets +1/+1 every turn. No, every time with a counter permanently. We got Zach Fair. 1 white, 0/1. Enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. 1 mana, sack it. Target creature you control gains indestructible till end of turn. And then put Zach Fair's counters on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zach Fair to that creature. Oh, it's a big giveaway. Come on down to his yard sale. Everything must go. Shantoto, a red, a blue, and 1, 0/4. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, gets +X+0 to end a turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast a spell, and if X is 4 or more, draw a card. Alright. Prish's Wanderings, Laughing Mad. Look at that. Look at that artwork, man. Look at that. 1 red and 2 instant. As an additional cost to cast it, discard a card. Draw 2 cards, and it's got flashback for a red and 3. Man, you got Kefka and Terra. This is wild. This is some cool artwork. Pretty insane to see this on Magic cards. We got Ice Magic, Fate of the Suncrist, Haste Magic, Namazu Trader, that fish man, and the Balam T-Rexor. 2 green and 4 for a 6/6 trample. When it enters, you gain 3 life, and it's got 4 cycling for 2. We've come a long way from the Crawworm days, man. All of it. All of it. Peterson, you just assumed Cloud stole all of Zach's stuff? Well, you can have whatever story you want in your head. Vault, you like the art? Laughing Mad is great. Hell yeah, buddy. All right. Next booster. Next booster. Oh, they got wastes in here. Cool. I wasn't expecting that. This one's kind of giving me Skyrim vibes. We got the Iron Giant. We talked about that. It's crazy. Doesn't even move the needle. Gilgamesh. 2 red and 4, 6/6 legendary human samurai. Whenever he enters or attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You can put any number of equipment cards from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When you put 1 or more equipment onto the battlefield this way, you can attach 1 to the samurai you control. They do like making a lot of cards now that say, hey, just grab stuff off the top of your deck and put it into play for free. Why not? Why not, buddy? You know? All right, we got Sid, Timeless Artificer. And there are, 13, 14, 15 different versions of this that they put in here. So they all do the same thing, though. Blue, white, and 2, 4/4. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get +1/+1 for each artificer you control and each artificer in your graveyard. A deck can have any number of Sids, and it cycles for a white and a blue. So, I mean, that's a fun concept, honestly. Because a lot of people have their own personal favorite version of Sid, you know? Tifa's Limit Break. Snowvilliers. 1 white and 2. Legendary Human Rebel Monk with Vigilance. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. Travel the Overworld. 2 blue and 5 sorcery. Affinity for towns. So it costs 1 less for every town you have. Draw 4 cards. Yeah, just going for an adventure on a chocobo. Yeah, I can get down with that. Expensive, though. 7 mana. World Map, that's cool. Monk's Fist, we've seen that. You're Not Alone. Rook Turret, a blue and 3. 3/3 flying. Whenever another artifact you control enters, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Okay. That's nothing too exciting. Vincent's Limit Break. A black and 1... with the different tiers. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control and has the chosen base power and toughness. So if you just paid 2, you get a 3/2. If you paid 3, you get a 5/2. And if you paid 5, you get a 7/2. Huh. Weird. Very weird. There's a lot of bring a creature back from the graveyard effects in black, especially in recent times, but not ones that set your power and toughness, you know? Once again, +1/+1 counter, sure. We got a Gooboo Gardener. a green and 1/3, taps for a green. He's so happy. He's so happy about his flowers. And then call the mountain chocobo. A red and 3, search your library for a mountain, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Create a 2/2 green bird with the chocobo landfall ability. Is there a Setzer card that acts like a Sid? Not that I know of, Sam Hain. Not that I know of, my friend. Okay, well, we got some jug action, some jug hunt action from the board there. What up, Rodney? How's it going, buddy? So we're on the hunt for fat jugs. And we've got flat nonsense. Get out of here. Boo. All right, medium, a low. You got something. You'll go in the okay pile. Nothing. Barely anything. They're okay. But that is very poor. That's a poor showing. 2 okays and a bunch of no, get the hell out of here. All right. We still got one more, though. Rodney, in an hour it'll be your birthday. Oh, you and Jess are both like connecting birthdays. It's Jess's birthday today, and it's yours tomorrow, which means at 11:59 you guys have to kiss on the mouth. So you're mouth kissing across your birthdays with a special double mouth birthday kiss. You know? All right. She's got they're decent size. They're being held back by her dress a bit. She'll go in the okay pile. You're in the hell no, flatties. Flatties. Almost flatty. Rejected. This is the worst. Zircon, your ultimate method of blasting the board has yielded very disappointing results. Very disappointing results for that hunt. Although the Final Fantasy stuff has been pretty good. So you will be forgiven for that. All right? All right. So what we're going to do is we've still got these packs to open. But it's intermission beverage refilling time. All right? So don't be a dink. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. All right. Yo, wait. There we go. What's up? What's up? I'm back. I'm back. Oh, Jugglem. Jugglem, you want to go for a spin? All right, buddy. You shall be spun. Super Chat says, slot 3 for the love of the jugs. Hell yeah, buddy. Once we've opened these Final Fantasy packs, we'll totally do that up. Peterson, you still using that link because out of laziness. So that's fine, brother. That's fine. Vault, you like the Amazon Don't Be a Dink? Well, I'm glad to hear it, buddy. I like it too. All right, we got Final Fantasy. Oh, Tony Braxton, Unbreak My Heart. Say You Love Me Again. Then we got a big old forest tree with chocobos around it. I like that. We got a foil coral sword. Astrologian's Planisphere. A blue and 1 artifact equipment with job select. Equip creatures the wizards in addition to its other creature type and has whenever you cast a non-creature spell and whenever you draw your third card each turn, put a +1/+1 on it. Okay. I like how they just randomly go, Diana, equip 2. Like, what the hell does that mean? Oh, we got the Choco Mog, but with the alternate treatment. A Moogle riding a Chocobo is pretty goofy. Rydia's Return. 2 green and 3 sorcery. Choose one. Creatures you control get +3/+3 till end of turn, or return up to 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. The Summoners of the Mist Village. Yeah. Pretty cool. I remember that stuff. I definitely remember it. Self-destruct. Tonberry. 1 black, 2/1. Enters tapped with a stun counter on it. And during your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. That's such a gross combo. Death touch, bam. There you go. Look at that. I take damage and I just die. And I can hit you before you hit me with first strike. It's so dumb. So dumb. Then we got one of them little scout guys. We saw him before. Fight on. Ice magic. A Quirl. What the hell is this? Heck dies. What the heck is this? Black and 1. 1/1. When it enters, each opponent discards a card. Okay. Alright. Make you discard some stuff. Geisel Greens. And the light of judgment. Bring it, Kefka. Burn them. Burn them. Patrick, buy singles? Yeah, I mean, it ain't cheap, buddy. Singles is a good choice. Larry, you stay out of a Tonberry's way. They'll end you, bro. Kevin, you like getting 2-headed giant? I can see it being useful there. All right, we got this guy. Oh, it's Locke. Huh. All right. I hadn't seen him depicted like that. Then we got a mountain from the first Final Fantasy. A foil unexpected request. 1 red and 2. Gain control of target creature till end of turn. Untap it gains haste. Till end of turn. You can attach equipment to it of yours. If you do, unattach it at the beginning of the end step. Okay. All right. Oh, we got Yuffie. What you gonna do, Fee? So this is a reskin of Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow, with that ninjutsu action, right? Final Fantasy VII Yuffie. Yuffie, what you gonna do? And Triple Triad. Final Fantasy VII into Final Fantasy VIII. 3 red and 3 enchantment. Beginning your upkeep, each player exiles the top card of the library. Until end of turn, you may play the card you own exiled this way, and each other card exiled this way with lesser mana value than it without paying the mana costs. So, yeah, I remember talking about this in the spoilers. Pretty wild that you have you have somebody on a Magic card now playing a card game from a video game. Oh, Garnet. Prompto Argentum. A red and 1, 2/2. Legendary human scout with haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token. Whatever. Eject. A blue and 3 instant, can't be countered. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand and draw a card. Okay. Zircon, the Yuffie treatment gives you MySpace vibes. Makes me think of old gaming magazines. Adventurers Inn. A land town. When it enters, you gain 2 life and tap for colorless. Huh. Makes me think of that one angel-related land. What do we got? Bunch of stuff we've seen. Yep. Okay. Moonmaster, we've come a long way from Boomerang. Yes, we have. We've come a long way from the boomerang on the back of that limo. The Crocodile Dundee yanked off the limo to throw at those thugs as well. Just so we're clear. Okay, we got a gold stamp signed Jill Shiva's Dominant. We got Windurst, friend of Fred Durst. We got Gladiolus Amacita, who is very whatever uncommon. We got Princess Sarah, which is Azusa, Lost But Seeking. Another Amano artwork. Very cool. Very cool. And then Arden the Usurper. 3 black and 5, 4/4. Legendary Elder Human Noble. Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Beginning a combat on your turn, exile target creature from a graveyard. If you exile the card this way, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 5/5 black demon. And it'll get Menace, Lifelink, and Haste from him. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Is Crocodile Dundee getting a reboot? I don't know, Millmaster. I don't know. Jess, yeah, maybe a limo driver. Alrighty. Oh, look at how beautiful the artwork is. I love it. This is awesome. This is awesome. 1 green and a red. 1/2. Whenever a lane you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And tap it. Return target solid card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It gains haste till end of turn. So you pay X to get an enchantment back that costs X or less. Or a saga specifically. That's cool, man. That's cool. I love it. Zach Fair, we saw you. Elixir, Wanderings, Crossroads Village. There's a bunch of towns. This one enters tapped when it does choose a color. Gives a mana the chosen color. That's crazy. There's a bunch of towns. Weapons Vendor. A white and 3, 2/2. When it enters, draw a card. Beginning combat on your turn. If you control an equipment, you can pay 1. When you do, attach... Oh, yeah, we looked at this guy. He's underwhelming. Resentful Revelation. This one was the one that came up in bits for the spoilers. Like, it was torn in chunks. A black and 1 sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Flashback for black and 6. Feels more like a blue spell than anything. Okay. Airship Crash and Mysidian Elder. All right. All right. Not too shabby. Okay. So now that is good. Bum, 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 bum. Juglum. Now you wanted a slot 3 drop, did you not? So let's do that up. Now that we have made it through the crazy Zircon drop. All right, number 3. All right, number 3 is Sorcery. There we go. There we go. Millmaster. You sound like my exes. We looked at this guy. He was underwhelming. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Them ladies talking that smack about you. Not good for the old self-esteem, right? Alright, so we got a pack of Sorcery. We're going in for some nice, enjoyable artwork here. Some goodness. Going on down to the lighthouse. An exceptional sight of water and air. Pretty sweet, man. Sorcery has some really nice card quality, too. Shifting Sands. This artwork is to me. It, like, activates your deserts again, but it's kind of like whatevs, you know? We got a windmill. The blades on the windmill are pretty distinctive. They got a funky feel to them. And the bleakness of the sky behind it. Pretty evocative. Juggling all the Final Fantasy cards looked great. Yeah, it's fun, man. Hounds of Ondaros. Okay, so this is 5 for a 4. It's got Airborne, Burrowing, Submerge, and Voidwalk. Nearby enemies permanently lose stealth. Okay, all right. So you just can't get away from these guys, eh? This is the rare from the pack, I think. That's pretty nuts. This is like wherever you go, you cannot escape the hounds. Wall of Air. It is what it says. Bunch of goblins getting caught up in the air. Minions with airborne or 2 or less power can't traverse the wall of air. All right. Feels correct. Porcupine Pufferfish. Lethal and Submerge. Okay. Pretty innocuous way to go, you know? Petrosian Cavalry. Some little guys with charge. That's okay. Midnight Rogue. Ranged and stealth. 3 for 2. Up on the rooftop. Playing Assassin's Creed at night. Okay. We got Boil. Destroy all minions occupying target water site up to 2 steps away. That's crazy. The idea of boiling merfolk or other sea creatures. It's such an intense way to go, man. Being cooked from like the water all around you. That's wild. Spectral Stalker. This artwork is sick, man. Look at it. An ordinary undead roams betwixt the between. Okay. So it's just traveling between the world of the living and the dead. Just but I can phase through walls and whatever else. You got Voidwalk. There's nothing you can do. That's sick. Overpower. Get ridden down by a horseman. Disenchant. I'm going to break your stained glass window. That is an unenchanted evening right there. Mad Dash. Okay, gotta move fast. Draw a card and give a guy +1 movement. Caravan. Has all elements and minion types. Not as exciting as the hounds that can go everywhere. And then we got a red desert. Deal 1 damage to each minion atop target nearby site. Okay. Alright. That's alright. That one was alright. Hey, Doomblade! What's up? Doomblade Super Chat says, hey Mike, how's Magic doing? I've been busy playing Balatro and chilling with my girlfriend. Marvel Rivals is declining and it sucks, but oh well. My birthday's coming up in July and I can't wait. Hell yeah, man. Being excited about your birthday is a good feel. How's Magic doing? Magic's, it is what it is right now. It is what it is. But on the subject of Balatro, I've been playing a ton of Balatro. And I've done almost everything in the game. I'm doing the challenges. And I've just gotten stuck on the Golden Needle, where you only can play one hand and you have 6 discards and all that stuff. That one is just too crazy. It's too crazy. I can't manage to get it. So I've also been playing Monster Train and other stuff, but I've been playing a bunch of Balatro. It's a good one. All right, so Doomblade. We're doing the Plinko, so you need to choose a Plinko drop slot. And it took me forever, but Millmaster, you're finally on the board where you're supposed to be. Larry, Lauren of the Third Path in the Final Fantasy set? No. Yamagoro, roads are full of morons today. Can't pass without nearly taking your bumper off and stomping on the brakes. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Jug them. The jugs are always in your heart. Millmaster, you want to be waterboarded? Can't say I'd go in for that. Not here for it. Dante, you ride your bike to work and some people drive real aggressively. Yup, being on the road with the bike don't always feel the safest. Doomblade, you want it in the middle, buddy? Okay. All right. We can do that. Oh, we can do that right now. All right. It roams pretty far. Went further than expected. Final Fantasy action it shall be. Tinsman, what's up, buddy? What's up? You want one of the slots to be live performances of Don't Be a Dink? That's more for the wheel, bro. That is more of a wheel result than a Plinko drop result. The Plinko drop tends to be pretty much always booster or some other physical object related. Although who knows? Maybe I'm too rigid with how things operate. Okay, so we got another Final Fantasy pack. More Final Fantasy. And we got this is red, right? Yeah, red 13. Can never remember the number. Red, leaping down the canyons. Then we got a mountain. A mountain from Final Fantasy IV. Oh, yo! Is this the one? Is this the one with the rope bridge that has the corrupted earth elemental mammoth guy? Is that this one? Oh, we got the Excalibur too. 1 cost legendary artifact equipment. Whenever you gain life, put a charge counter on it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for every charge counter on it. Seems alright. Mount Ordeals, heavy metal. There you go, buddy. There you go. Arden, we saw you. Fang, Fearless Lassie, a black and 2. 2/3. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you may draw a card and lose a life. This ability triggers only once each turn. But it melds with Vanille. Oh! Oh, this is the Melder. This is the Melder. The Melder. Vigilance. 7/6 Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach. Wait a minute. The artwork doesn't match up. Oh, well, whatever. We got the abilities. 7/6 Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste. When Ragnarok dies, destroy target permanent and return target non-legendary permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ah! That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Clash of the Eakins. 1 green sorcery. Choose 1 or more. Target creature you control fights target creature and opponent controls. Remove a lore counter from target saga you control. Put a lore counter on target saga you control. You can do all 3 for 1 green. That feels like a decent package. Oh, we got Barrett, a red and 3/4/4 reach. Whenever he attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. Get some. Get shot by this motherfucker. Then we got an Ilmeg Pixie, a blue and 1 for a 2/1 flyer. Whenever it attacks, surveil 1. Well, that could be, I mean, this could literally just be straight up from Lorwyn. You could just go Lorwyn Pixie here, it feels like. A Blitzball. Rescue Mission. Dreams, I read that as Dreams of Lasagna. Dreams of Laguna. A blue and 1 instant, surveil 1 and draw a card, and then flashback for 4. Whoop-de-doo. A Galacat. A white and 2, 1/3 flying vigilance. As long as you control 2 or more artifacts, it gets +2, +0. Goofbag cat, who cares? Shinra Reinforcements. A black and 2, 2/3. When it enters, mill 3 cards and gain 3 life. Another whatever. A Gigantoad. And a summon giant fucking Ifrit. 1 red and 2 for a 3/2. First 2 levels, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. 3rd and 4th level, add a red. Well, isn't that underwhelming? Underwhelming. Mountain's cool, though. I mean, Excalibur 2 is cool, too. But yeah, that mountain's cool. That's pretty cool, man. I gotta say. That's pretty cool. I feel like there's something I was talking about earlier that I wanted to say more on, but I don't remember. Doomblade, the fun fact about the legendary jokers in Balatro is they're actually based on real jesters in ancient medieval times. Oh, cool. There's a lot of fun combos that you can do in Balatro. I do like games where you have randomized runs and you get all these different power-ups and they can lead to like absolute insanity or they can just lead to you losing the run. You know what I mean? But I enjoy the whole very randomized nature of it. That's Monster Train has some stuff like that going on. Millmaster gifted a membership. Hell yeah! To Octopus, who I don't know if Octopus is here tonight, but Octopus was literally here yesterday. So Millmaster also member lord in it. Member lord. Nicely done, buddy. Oh, it's speaking of nicely done. Thompson Wells with the super chat saying, I'll do slot 1. All right, bro. Slot 1. Let's see what happens this time around. Hold on. Let's zoop. There we go. Slot 1, let's get it done. Oh, what? Okay. It leapt all the way across the board. I was genuinely not expecting that at all. Gianna, whose slot you trying to get it into? We're trying to have those lasagna dreams, girl. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to have them full on noodle, meaty, saucy dreams. And we're doing it live. We're doing that shit live. All right, Thompson, let's see. Let's see what's in this pack that the token leapt all the way across the board to get to it. Okay, we got, what is this? Who's this guy? Dancers, Chakrams. Okay. Don't have much of an opinion on that. We got that one. We already saw this mountain. And we already saw Prompto. But we got, this is a multi-rare pack. Jill, Shiva's Dominant. A blue and 2/2/2. When she enters, return up to one other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. 2 blue and 3, exile her. Return to the battlefield transformed under owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. So for 5 mana, she flips over and turns into Shiva, the Warden of Ice. 4/5. First 2 levels, target creature can't be blocked this turn. 3rd level, tap all lands your opponent's control. Exile Shiva, return it to the battlefield. Alright. Kind of underwhelming, isn't it? And then Zaldinkt. 1 red and 2. 0/3. You can play an extra land on each of your turn. Gets +1/+0 for each land you control. Beginning your end step, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Feels like a green card, right? Peterson, is it just you or does having the rare in the front make cracking packs less exciting? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, some people only care about the rares, right? So, I get it though. You like the traditional way is to have the commons and uncommons and build up to it. There is that. I'll give you that. So this guy's okay. He's not too shabby. Well, we got Titus, a blue, white, and 1/2/1. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 on him. And whenever he attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls. Obviously, he's going to love like artifact, food token, kind of generating treasure stuff. Doomblade, I have not tried any of the mods for Balatro yet. At all. I'm hooked up on those challenges. That's what's got me stuck. We got Torgal, green and white for a 2/2, green and 1 I mean, for a 2/2. Whenever you cast your first human creature spell each turn, that enters with a +1/+1 on it for each dog or wolf you control. Tap for a mana of any color. That's kind of interesting. A Samurai's Katana. Adventurers Inn, very inviting. I like it. We've seen you. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Rescue Mission. Cornered by Black Mages. Alright, we're starting to see, like, having seen a lot of the comments at this point, really. You know? A bunch. We've seen a bunch. Oh, but we haven't seen enough yet. Not for Larry. Larry Super Chat says, I think that I'll get in on the Plinko board action too. Drop me in slot 4, please, for Final Fantasy 4. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Number 4, baby. All right. Very nice. We got some more Final Fantasy going down. Bum, ba, da, da, dum, bum, bow. Okay, what do we got here? We got the Axe Lady. We got Trano the Dark City. Looks pretty well lit up, though. A foil diamond weapon. Okay. We got Squall the Seed Mercenary. A black, a white, and 2, 3, 4. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets double strike till end of turn. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Not too shabby if you can double strike hit with it. Zergon, you know what? That's true. If you flip the stack upside down, then you'll get to the rare and other stuff later on. That's a good point. Ultimecia. Omega. What's this? A blue, a green, and 5 for Omega Heartless Evolution. 8/8 Wave Cannon. When it enters, for each opponent, tap up to one target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Put X stun counters on each of those permanents, and you gain X life, where X is the number of non-basics you control. So you get to tap one of their guys and stun it for a number of non-basic lands you have, and then gain that much life. Okay. All right. What up, lasagna? We got the opera love song from Final Fantasy VI. Ho, 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 ho. It's so weird. The universe beyond is in Magic. Like, it's so strange. I never thought that I would be looking at Final Fantasy-based Magic cards 30 years later when I started playing this game, or that there would be moments from some of my favorite video games of all time. I love Final Fantasy VI, and I love the opera moment. So actually having this like on a card to me is awesome. It's awesome. What does it even do? A red and 1, choose 1, exile top 2 cards of your library. You may play them until your next end step. Or 1 or 2 target creatures get +2/+0. Okay. All right. Evil Reawakened. A black and 4 sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 +1/+1s on it. We've seen effects like this for white with angels and things, right? So it's just the same thing, but with a black card. Oh, the Pandora, we saw that. Ramen Cup. Merchant. Paladin Arms. Heck Dies. Airship Crash. And Thunder Magic. Okay. All right, that is a bunch, man. That is a bunch of boosters that we went through. Honestly, we've already looked through more than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this much plinkification. Peterson, yeah, I have the Pixel Remaster for 6. And I'm still currently in a playthrough in the Dark World half, in the World of Ruin half. So I am vibing on all of this Final Fantasy stuff. I really love Final Fantasy. I love it. So there's a bunch of stuff that I really love in this set. And I wish that I could go. I wish that I could go ham on it. Right? But it's sweet to at least be able to experience it in ways like this. So I'm glad that we can all get together and crack some Final Fantasy goodness and have a good time. Yeah, lasagna had a lot of stuff going on, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. Sometimes life happens, buddy. Maybe you were just taking me for granted. Did you ever think about that? Did you think about that? Juglum, you want another one? Let's go. Number 3, please. You got it, bro. You got it. Larry, yes, you are correct. There are 30 packs in these boxes. That is the capacity. Bob coming in with the birthday wish for Jess. All right. What was it again? Number 3? Okay, yeah, number 3. Let's go. Don't mind me. Don't mind me and my crippled old hands. Oh, Jugglim! Jugglim, you found your way over to the Juglands. Oh, uh-oh, now we're getting into Ugly Town. Ew. Oh no, MetaZoo. Now we got an actual wah wah. Lasagna, I'm not allowed to have life issues. I'm only here to please you guys. Oh, that's funny. Some people actually do think that way. Some people definitely do have that attitude. All right. Juglum, you wanted to find some Jug Hunt action. Well, here we are. The Fractured Crown Grand Archive. Let's go. Oh, Millmaster gifted another membership. Hell yeah, buddy. To Coley Nova. I am not familiar with that username at all. So that might be somebody who's going to be surprised when they get a notification going, wait, I have a membership? Or that's just somebody who I do know who's changed their name. All right, so in this Jug Hunt, we're starting out with a dude slashing. Not so hot. Then we've got a knight, and I mean, technically she's got jugs, but she's not really bringing it. Then we got a dude with a flame sword. No, come on, man. Then we got a priestess with some decent juggage, a bit. We're looking a little desperate right now, so I'm gonna give it a win. A lot of dudes here. And then we got a magic missile. Oh, here we go. Verruckin Acolyte. There we're cooking with some grease. Now we're starting to grease fire in the kitchen and accidentally throwing water on it because we don't know that's a bad idea. Am I right? There we go. There we go. What does this even do? 3 cost on enter, destroy target regalia with memory cost 0. And when you're level 3, it gets plus 3 power. Okay. All right. Smash their cheap regalia. Not too bad. Some good juggage. And then the rare is a wild. It's a liar. It's a liar just like you, Juglum. You built up our hopes of juggitude. You delivered some. I'll give you that. Look at the contrast. A cold old liar that nobody's looking at. Nobody's doing anything with. And then this hot flaming lady, bro. Not too bad. Not too bad. You did all right. Could have been better. Could have been worse. You know? You know what I'm saying? I think you do. I think you do. You done good, Juglum. Noble, what's up? Just got here, Grand Archive. Yep, Grand Archive came off the Plinko board. We started watching that summertime rendering show. We're a few episodes in. It's all right. It's all right. We'll have to see how it goes. You know? Either way, we're closing out the month strong, guys. This is the end. This is the end of May. You gotta get ready for June. Fortify your mind, sorcerers. Fortify your mind! Jess, someone told you today lying when you think you aren't lying is worse than lying and knowing you're lying, and you didn't agree. I mean, if somebody knowingly lies to you versus they think it's the truth and they're telling you what they believe to be the truth, but it turns out they're wrong, and you're saying that knowingly lying to you when I know I'm telling you something wrong isn't worse than just not knowing. You know what I mean? Like if I tell you something and it turns out that it's wrong and it's like, it's a lie, but I didn't know it's wrong because I'm just ignorant. Does that make me worse than somebody who just tells you? A straight up lie? I think that knowing that you're lying to somebody is worse. Finn says, what? Perp needs cash to pay rent? This guy gets it. This guy gets it. The wolves are at old Gil's door. Finn, that's it. I'm not gonna have a home. I'm not gonna have bread crusts. I'm gonna be out in the street. I'm gonna have to sell my own piss for the tanner to tan leather with. There's a reference that people like Thompson and the history buffs can enjoy, right? Right? I won't have a pot to piss in, guys. I'm gonna have to borrow somebody's hat. Zircon, knowing is malicious. It's maliciousness. Hey, Coley says thanks for the gift membership, Millmaster. There you go, Coley. Doomblade, you should be proud of yourself every day, bro. All day. Every day. Every day. All day. Oh, Millmaster's been powered up by the thanks of Coley and he's started a membership chain reaction. 5 more memberships on Millmaster. Synergy, Freestyle, Christ, Wildebeest, and Wrath. All of them. All of them. Songy says, you heard it here first. Knowing is malicious. Stay stupid and ignorant and you won't be malicious. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like if your friend tells you that salt will fix your loose butthole and then you rub salt on your butthole and it doesn't fix your loose butthole, right? Like let's say that happens, but your friend knew that rubbing salt on your butthole wasn't going to fix it, then that's worse than if your friend literally thought, hey, this will fix your butthole. And then when it didn't work, he was like, what? But it's actually, that's my knowledge of the universe and how it should work. And so it turns out what I think is wrong, but that's not them being a dick, right? Then ding dong, purpose one more day around. Oh, the wolves, we're pushing the wolves back. We're pushing the wolves back. Finn, thanks, buddy. Need you to pick a drop slot for Plinko. We're doing Plinko, so choose 1 to 8, because we gotta celebrate. We gotta celebrate one more day not being homeless, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Christ, you've been summoned by dint of a gifted subscription email. Millmaster gave it to you, bro. Millmaster. So yeah, I mean, if you got a salty butthole because your friend lied to you, that's different than if you got a salty butthole because your friend's dumb. Right? Right? Like, that's mathematically proven. That's a fucking fact. Let's go. Ooh, almost straight down the middle, man. Almost straight down the middle. You got the metal to go down the middle. Lasagna, you weren't paying attention, man. You're literally talking about the cure to fix your butt is rubbing salt. So that's how you know. How do you know you got a butthole salty without tasting it? Look at the salt crystals. How do you know a potato chip is flavored without tasting the potato chip, you dumb fucking bitch? Huh? Same principle. Say you don't look at a ketchup potato chip or a barbecue potato chip and go, how do I know it's got flavor on it? You can see it with your useless eyes, you fucking chud. All right, here, I don't even have it on the right camera. I don't even have the right camera. I'm already opening the pack. Habaneros, being facetious a form of malice? I'm going to say it's situational. It's situational. Finn says, for $25 a day, you can keep Perp housed and making videos. That's right. And we'll move his pen every now and again so he has fresh grass to eat. Fresh grass. All right. We got a hero token. We got Vector. That's cool, man. Vector foil. Foil Aerith rescue mission. Endwalker as a brainstorm. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. From father to son, a white and 1 sorcery. Search your library for a vehicle. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. If this was cast from a graveyard, put it on the battlefield instead. Then shuffle. Beep, beep, vroom, vroom. Let's go, Capana, son. Let's go. Let's go. Millmaster, looks salty, bro. Nah, it's clean. Thompson says, let's try slot 8. I knew getting all fanciful and historic about tan and leather would get you, buddy. We'll do it for you after we're done with this pack. Oh, we already saw you. Salvagers. Battle menu. 1 white and 1 instant. Choose one. Either make a 2/2 white knight. Target creature gets +4 toughness. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Or gain 4 life. That's okay. That's all right. The Prima Vista. A blue and 4. 5/3. Flying legendary vehicle. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, this becomes an artifact creature till end of turn, and it accrues for 2. Artwork's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Cards kind of whatever, right? Magic Pot. Crossroads Village. White Mage's Staff. I like that artwork a lot. Rook Turret. Light of Judgment. Kefka, burn him down, bitch. Vincent's Limit Break. And Grand Pulse Ochu. We have seen a lot of the commons and uncommons from this, man. We really have. Phantom! No, I have not. I have not seen the island on top of the world yet, bro. I have not. All right, Thompson, let's go, buddy. Slot 8. Okay, well, there's no way you're getting the Wonders pack. That ain't happening. That ain't happening, son. Phantom, yeah, I know. It'll probably be like 8 years. It'll probably be like 8 years later. And you'll be like, it actually happened. Careful what you wish for. There's the one guy who wanted me to watch a movie. And we watched it and talked about it on the movie review channel. And that guy was so unhappy with what I said about the movie that he never came back. Finn says, Phantom, the trick is to give Perp $500 and it'll happen this month. Don't tell him how to cut the line, bro. All right, let's crack this. Hey, Olivier, what's up, buddy? How you doing? It's been a while. How's life treating you? All right, we got Sephiroth. Oh, who wants to rub butter on my chest? I'll be your Final Fantasy the best. Okay, then we got some crazy looking crystal lens. That's got an exotic vibe to it. We got a foil Gratia. White and 4, 3/5 reach. Whenever one or more creatures or artifacts you control die, draw a card. Triggers once a turn only. We got the Water Crystal. 2 blue and 2. Legendary artifact that makes your blue spells cost 1 less. Opponent would mill 1 or more cards. They mill that many +4 instead. Fat millage. 2 blue and 4. Tap. Each opponent mills cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. This is dumb fun for some millitude, bro. It's so good. It's so good. Side quest, Hunt the Mark. So 2 black and 3. When it enters, destroy up to 1 target creature. Beginning on step, if a creature died under opponent's control, create a treasure token. Then if you have 3 or more treasures, transform the enchantment. And it turns into Yeezamat, the ultimate mark. 5/6. 1 black and 1. Sack another creature artifact. This gains indestructible till end of turn. Tap it. It's okay. Cloud of Darkness. That artwork's funky, man. 2 green, a black, and 2, 3/3 flying. When it enters, target creature opponent controls gets -X till end of turn. Rex is a number of permanents in your graveyard. Okay. All right. A Coral Sword. Oh, Adalbert. 1 white and 1, 2/1, legendary lifelink human knight. Gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. All right, cool. Olivier, nice. You're working for a grading company. Have fun, man. Have fun. Or, I guess, a company that gets cards graded. 5,000 cards a month. Damn. That's a lot of cards. Oh, another Laughing Mad. Blitzball. Magitech Infantry. Retrieve the Esper. Shinra Reinforcements. Bard's Bow, a green and 2. Equip creature gets +2/+2 and has reach. Oh, yeah, it's a bard and equips for 6. This is terrible. And then Warrior Sword. Okay. All right. Not too shabby. Seen more of the set now, for sure. For sure. What up, Deluxe? What up, Drunkle? How's it going? Okay, let's... Boom, there we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yizamat's supposed to have like 16 million hit points. That's insane. Millmaster, the dudes who wrote the screenplay for Avengers are the grandkids of the dude who wrote the Island screenplay. The Island with Leonardo DiCaprio? Olivier, do I have collector packs to open? If not, you'll buy a regular one. This is just these packs belong to the game store and go back to them. So you're not buying a pack, bro. These aren't for sale. They're not even mine. They're not even mine. We are opening them. See, entertainment purposes only. And no, I definitely don't have any collector stuff. This Final Fantasy stuff is crazy expensive, bro. Crazy expensive. So the guy who owns the game store is letting me open some stuff, and that's what we've been doing, and it's fun. But I definitely don't have a range of goods for you to select from. Jonko, you stayed up late enough that when you left karaoke, the sun was up and you're now in regret mode. I know that feeling. Finn, how much do I need to get a pizza for entertainment purposes only? It depends on how big and good the pizza is, bro. Depends on how big and good that pizza is, you know? It's a variant thing. 23, 45, 72. Olivier, super chat, number 3, please. Good to catch you live. Yeah, it's nice seeing you again, buddy. And yes, we can totally do number 3. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Rodney, you found 4 Mox Diamonds in your old Sliver deck. Well, isn't that a nice find? Isn't that a nice find? Okay, number 3. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I thought it was going over to the MetaZoo. That was a risky boy move. That took some guts. That took some guts, boy. All right. Beedle-deedle-beep-beep-beep-boo. Bring in Papa John. Papa John. All right. We got Hero Token. Treno. Foil Sidecast card collection. You'll never finish that one. Oh, wait, Finn. Wait, hold on. What's up? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Finn, oh! Finn with the pizza action! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, buddy! So yeah, pick a slot. We'll do another drop for you, big boy. Thanks, man. So 1 blue and 3 enchantment. When this enchantment enters, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. Beginning your end step, if there are 8 or more cards in your graveyard, transform it. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then you get a magic card, and you fly around on a magic card. Okay. 4/4 flying crew 1. That's goofy. Hope, S-Time. Oh, we already saw you. Relentless X ATM Ass to Mouth 092. 6 cost, 6/5. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. 8, return this from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped with a finality counter on it. Okay. All right. It's a big beefy enemy. That's a big beef boy. Unexpected request. Travel the overworld. Shinra, Rufus Shinra. Black, a white, and 1. 2/4. Whenever he attacks, if you don't control a creature named Darkstar, create Darkstar, a legendary 2/2 white and black dog creature. Okay. All right. Finn, you want slot 3 for the Reading Rainbow? Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice. I can go anywhere. Oh, perfect for the world map. Take a look. What's in a book? A reading rainbow. We got Sage's Newliths, Cloudbound Moogle, Thunder Magic, Hectize, and Commune with Beavers. All right. All right. So that means now we're going to do Finn's slot 3. Reading is cool to me. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, you done did it. You done did it. You fell into the MetaZoo. Oh, Finn. Oh, Finn. You fell into the MetaZoo. Oh, guys, things are about to get ugly. They are about to get ugly. MetaZoo. That's true. Millmaster does keep mentioning Lathe of Heaven. Mentioning stuff to me repeatedly is an actual viable tactic to get me to remember to watch it. Because it's not like I'm like, yo, I'm just not going to watch this. Oh, there you go. Check it out. Here's some magic to remove the farts from your back. Does your back smell like farts? Then we got a ghost deer. A little caveman goofbag freak show. Telekinesis. Fog of War. Lightning in a bottle. Look at this crazy bunny. Power Up Green. Oh, we got a foil Bigfoot. Oh, shit, Jess, because it's your birthday. It's your birthday, Bigfoot boy. And then Meteor Shower and Light Aura. Olivier Super Chat says, another one, please. Number 6. Oh, okay. All right, buddy. You got it. You got it. Number 6. What's it going to be? Number 6. Here we go. All right. Final Fantasy. So close to wonders. Jet says, if you ever want Perp to watch stuff, download movies, send them a flash drive with them on it. That is a viable strategy. That is a viable strategy. Okay, so what's in the next pack? Habanero, you thought the card was called Communing with Beavis? Okay. We got Hero. We got Goodle Salem. A foil Blitzball. To the Crystal Tower. Oh, it's a Cryptic Command. Look at that artwork. That's awesome. That is genuinely awesome. Oh, shit, we got Sephiroth. 3/3 for a black and 2. Whenever it enters or attacks, you can sack another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses a life and you gain a life. And if it's the 4th time that's happened this turn, transform him into Sephiroth, one-winged angel, Mr. Flappers. 5/5 flying. As this creature transforms into one-winged angel, you get an emblem with whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Whenever he attacks, you can sack any number of other creatures. If you do, draw that many cards. What? Not too shabby. Pretty strong. Judge Magister Gabranth. A black and a white for a 2/2 with menace. Whenever another creature artifact you control dies, put a +1/+1 on him. Underwhelming. Fire magic. 1 red to do 1 damage to each creature, or a red and 2 to do 2 to each creature, or a red and 5 to do 3 to each creature. This sucks. This sucks. Habanero, let this grieving soul retire. Are you doing your part repeating? You are. Ride the shoop, buddy. A green and 1, landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a +1/+1 on a target creature you control. 2 green and 5, this becomes a 7/7 beast in addition to its other types. Huh. Okay. Dreams of Lasagna. Cloudbound Moogle. Syncopate. Summon the Fat Chocobo Fatbo. Shopkeeper. Forayer. And a Chocobo Kick. Not too shabby. And you know what? I did not even notice that we have run past the time that the stream normally ends. So, thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It has been nice chilling with you. We will get back together again soon. Oh, Thompson with, all right. I'm going to do this one last drop because that super chat came through before I left, but that's it. This is the cutoff. So, anybody else who tries to lump onto this, just so you know, I'm just going to take the money and run, baby. Okay? But we got everything set up here. So we got to do one more drop, right? Right? Let's go. Thompson in slot 1. What's it going to be? Oh, and it is Final Fantasy. Okay. All right. Final pack of the evening. Olivia, there was some valuable stuff in that pack. Well, that's good. That's good for the store owner, brother. All right, hero token. Foil Charlatan, the Nation of Scholars. A foil Hectize. Xenos Ye Galvis. 2 black and 3, 4/4. When he enters, choose a creature an opponent controls. Until end of turn, creatures other than him and the chosen creature get -2/-2. When that creature leaves the battlefield, transform him. And then he turns into the insane other side, where he's an 8/8 flyer. When it transforms into Shinryu, choose an opponent. And when the chosen player loses the game, you win the game. So this is obviously meant for Commander. 100%. And then we got Fang. Oh, this is the other version of Fang that would have matched with the one that I got better. Clash, we saw that. Demon Wall, a black and 1, 3/3 defender with menace. As long as this creature has a counter on it, can attack as if it didn't have defender. 6 mana, put 2 +1/+1s on it. That's okay. We already saw you. We saw you. And you. That is nice artwork, though. Okay, yeah. We've seen all of this. Okay, so we did a pretty good tour overall of a lot of the commons and uncommons from this set, I would say, right? So thanks for coming and chilling, my friends. We will be back together again soon, but for now, I must go into the waters of the River Styx.